G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 30 of my Chaos Warlock playthrough. This episode is going to be a farming episode. Last episode I kind of bounced off of the end of Forgotten Gods, somewhat concerned that trying to do it would end up in death. However, like I said, this episode is going to be some farming, and the basic idea is to be looking for pieces of the Black Flame set, and maybe start working towards that end game build, while also, actually, where is my XP potions? While also getting some experience to get towards level 100. Now, in terms of build power, we're not going to be gaining much in terms of power from getting to level 100. It's only another 7 skill points. But it will help, I guess, every little bit and all that. But yeah, most of the power for this build is going to come from the Black Flame set. There's a few other items as well that I should have checked before starting this recording actually, but I didn't, so I'm just going to hang on to anything that looks like it might be vaguely chaos damage related, but majority of what I'm looking for is the Black Flame set at this point. And once I've got that, the rest of the game should be relatively easy. So that's the plan. We'll go do some totems, get some treasure troves, which I'm getting the bad spawn for pretty much everything so far. Missing out on both the first two treasure trove locations, as well as the first totem location. This one spawning here is kind of good, although this one is a little bit rippy. It'll be fine, but definitely a little bit rippy. Let's get out of that. Now, as I was saying, it's a little bit rippy. Definitely need to keep an eye on the health bar there. Dropped pretty quickly, I think mostly due to this corrupted guy putting goop on the ground, but it could have just been physical damage from these skeletal gargantuans as well. Armor is definitely not a strong point of this build just yet. Probably won't ever be, actually. But, alright, we got a couple purple items here. So we got the Warborn Gavel. Amarastan Sigil is definitely not something I want. Luminary Hat and Devil Tongue, also not really what I'm after, so go ahead and eat those. And grab the rest of the items that I'm going to turn into iron bits. So, one totem down. Let's go pick up a few more. Now, I'm not going to be doing my typical farming route because, generally speaking, it's just blue mold, this decrepit cellar, and then reset and do it again. However, I am looking for XP as well, so I will be hitting various other totems in the area to try and get as much XP while also doing totems as possible. Does mean I'm going to be a little bit inefficient for items, and in exchange I'll be getting more XP for my XP pots before they end up being reset. So, treasure trove, just here, we picked up a blueprint, which is kind of nice, I guess. Let's head on out the back here. There should be another treasure trove and another totem just around the corner. And we may also have Handaroth or Yuvaloth, one of them. Doesn't look like they're home. Oh, nope, there we go. Oh no, that's Pakwa. Okay. We're in a bit of trouble here. It'll be fine, but yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay. I may end up using an Aether Cluster here, but if we can get rid of one of these guys, it might be alright. Nope, someone's healing him. Okay, we killed their friends. I think it was this guy right here. Yeah, these guys are absolutely wrecking me. Alright, let's just play Ring Around the Rosie while we wait for cooldowns here. I do still have the mirror available. Let's try and take out the defender first if I can. Okay, mirror's gone. This guy could hold still, that'd be great. I'm not sure why he's running around like that. I don't think I have any fear or anything like that. Alright, we're waiting on cooldowns again. Okay, got one of them. Pakla here actually does a decent amount of damage. This kind of shows pretty well why I didn't really want to go into the end of the Forgotten Gods area. These three, not even elites, but these three heroes, definitely tearing chunks off of the build. I feel like I'm missing something. Resistances are all capped. Got Maven Sphere going, got Possession going. No massive holes in armor, although those gloves have definitely got to get something better out of those gloves. But yeah, there's nothing major missing. It's just a lot of damage. Alright. So we missed another potential location for the treasure trove, which is not great. Alright, and we'll take out the swift guy. This will probably kill the plants first. There he goes. Pick up a blue item. Definitely not something I care too much about. There's my totem, and another hero monster, or elite, or whatever we're calling these things. Down he goes. Okay, I think I'm hitting the big guy there. I don't really care about the plants he summoned. This guy needs to go. So do all of his friends, and he has Handaroth, just to ruin the day, as it were. Okay, definitely noticing. You know what? I didn't notice. It's this guy. And I ate the big orb that stripped all my buffs off as well, so that's why my health bar suddenly disappeared. Alright, so he's gone, and now Handaroth should be a little more manageable. Is he getting healed? Is that what's going on? I'm just not doing any damage to him. Not super surprising, considering these things are resistant to vitality, I think. Decent amount of my damage is still vitality, in spite of being a chaos build. There we go. Okay, Dreadwalker Cal for that much stress, not worth it. Okay, Savage Totem, here we go. Let's get out of that pile. Use the mirror early. While the most things are alive is when you're going to be taking the most damage. And I think we're under control for this totem. Okay, what do we pick up? Speaking of the Winter's Veil, Yugel's Hunger. I've definitely used this on other builds, but not so great for this one. And I'll have to go into my inventory and eat the blueprints so I don't get any duplicates. Wherever they are, there's one, there's two. Okay. And I'm going to head over here as well because there's a rotting stump just there that I am interested in Ogden Blooms from. So you can see why in other playthroughs I've mentioned, I think actually in this playthrough as well I may have mentioned it, that this particular little section can be very rippy. And now you've seen why. So 2 heroes here, plus another 2 down there, plus Handaroth, plus Pakla wasn't here, but he could have been. Yeah, this area can be a little bit scary at times. Alright, blueprint, and nothing else. Okay, we're done in this area, so I've got my totem, I've got my treasure trove from here, I've got the treasure trove and the totem from in there. So Gloomwald is now done. We may as well go do the Arcovian Foothills. Nice, easy, undead totem. Say easy. Actually, I haven't explored this area. So we'll go and uncover the areas where the totems are. Just here, basically. Also a bee. So I think I just saw a royal jelly drop. And this guy should drop another one. It hasn't, but I think I got one anyway. Yep. Alright, so potential treasure trove location here. It's not here this time, which, it's fine. It is what it is. We don't really have enough Celestial Lotuses available to start flipping set items. And I'm definitely not strong enough to be farming the Celestial Totems. So let's just go back here. I was just mentioning that because the iron bits, the main use for iron bits at endgame is either crafting, which I don't really need to do, or set piece transmuting, which I don't have the lotuses for, which is why I mentioned them. Okay, here's my totem. Now, I'm not too worried about killing extra undead here, because I don't think I'm anywhere near... No, I'm not even close to hated yet. Nowhere near Nemesis for sure, so I don't have to worry about Moosey coming and saying hello. I do have to worry about Chupacabra, and Chupacabra is fairly resistant to vitality damage, which is part of what we do. What was that little blue orb? I think it was from Old Mate here. Here we go. Got him! Okay, totem complete, and we picked up the Mythical Exonerator, which is going straight in the trash. And then a bunch of other stuff that's also probably not much in the way of good. Alright, from here, we're heading to Devil's Crossing, because I got a bunch of stuff to sell. So, Luther Graves, my good friend. I'm going to buy all my stuff. I'm going to check all these gloves. Yeah, if I could put them in the right spot. Okay, something like this could be good. Huge pile of additional armor. This has still got Chaos and Vitality damage on it. It's got some Spirit, some Cunning, some offensive ability. No Aether resistance, but do I need that? I kind of do. Okay. So I need Aether resistance, I need armor. Keep that in mind for checking future gloves. What about you? Good resistances, but just the wrong ones, which is unfortunate. Okay, any gloves here? I don't see any, so we'll just keep selling all of this. What about you? That's got some Aether resistance, decent amount of armor. I would lose small amounts of chaos damage. That proc actually is probably the biggest thing I would be losing. Is it this one? I think it was this one. So this is a lot of spirit, which is damage. Aether resistance, elemental resistance, and less stun duration, which actually I don't need. So I think that's fine to sell that one. That one can go as well. I think I may have to just rip the band-aid off at some point and put on a pair of gloves that don't have all the extra chaos damage and such. But we're not there yet. Okay, Cronley's hideout does usually have a totem in it. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Go do the Twin Falls one. So Twin Falls, the totem, is actually pretty easy. It's down here this time, and I know it's down there this time because every other place it could be, it hasn't been, so there's only that one spot where it could be now. Definitely need to start killing priests on the way. Any priests that claw their way out of the floor need to be taken care of, because the last thing you want is to be fighting a totem with a whole bunch of priests in the area, because they will absolutely heal those totem monsters, and then you'll have to kill them 2 or 3 times. And this build, currently, the damage is not great. Okay, there we go. Let's just see if we can't funnel them into a little smaller area. There we go. I think I'm hitting most or all of them. There was an arcane in that pack as well, but he is dead and gone. Just this one left, I think. Yep, there we go. So we got a purple, a couple of blues. What do we got? Vestments of Agravix. Stoneguard leggings, Surcoat of Mogdrogan. None of this is particularly good. The mythical Tainted Blade of Naraval. Also no good. Bound Wraith of Binding, pretty good for a pet build, actually. Alright, any gloves in that? Doesn't look like it. Alright. That is the Twin Falls totem done. Now, you could go down into the Undercity here, and there's more totems down there, but I'm just not going to. Is it Dead Man's Gulch? Am I in the right spot? Yes. So we're heading down this way into the Mountain Deeps, where there is a treasure trove for sure, and probably a totem. So I'm going to go do that. Loading screen's taking a little bit. That's fine. Can't see the totem, so it may just be a treasure trove in here. Yeah, definitely can't see the totem. So, RIP. RIP totem. Is Icrix in the house? He's not here today. Checking there for the totem, it's not there, so we will head over this way. Definitely want to be killing these guys as well. I do have a... no treasure trove there. I do have an XP pot ticking, so should be killing more stuff. No treasure trove here. That means my treasure trove is here, and so I can just backtrack this way. I don't think the path is going to be blocked this way.
That skill's not
Here we go. We'll drag them up here. We'll kill them with the rest of them. Here's Icrix as well, just to be a fly in the ointment. Fly in the soup, I guess, whichever idiom you prefer. I feel like I'm not hitting these enemies with the beam half the time. I think it's maybe going into the floor. There we go, got him. And here is my treasure trove. So this is the reason I came in here. Spell Scorch Plating, a really good component. Definitely one I'm glad to have. So it can go in any armor slot, and it's a bunch of health, some pierce, and elemental resistances. Almost always end up using that on a finished build, so glad to have that one. Do I want to do this one, actually? So it could be here. I'm guessing by the fact that it's not popped up, it's over here or up here. I don't think I'm going to run for that. That one's going to be a little rippy anyway. I'm trying to avoid things that are a little rippy. Alright, let's see if this one pops up while we're on our way over here. I'm leaning towards no. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, let's head to the Blood Grove and check the spawn directly beneath us. Nope, that one's not home. Okay, so we've got this one here, and then the other one will be along this side, or it'll be up in the village, which will be fine. There's a treasure trove up in the village anyway, so we may as well go and get that. Okay, we've got another reflection, another reflective enemy. Is everyone dead? I think everyone's dead now. Mythical Hellmore shotgun, not really what I'm after. But, hey, it's bits, right? Any gloves? I don't see any gloves. Alright, let's move on. Here we go, both the totems. So this is not quite the best spawn available, because we could also have had this one here. But this is definitely close to the best spawn available. And I will definitely take it. Okay, Manticore Alpha, no Manticore Eye, unfortunately. Really would have liked to get my hands on some more of those. Okay, Chill Whisper Crown, not really something I'm interested in. And also, a bunch of stuff still to kill, so I shouldn't be looking at loot yet. Okay, so gloves, boots, pants, Chill Whisper, the Dissenter, and 2 blue items. So the blue items we picked up were Festablaze Tome, which no, and the Codex of Malagosta, which also no. Alright, next totem. Next totem. Come on, give me something good. Something of the Black Flame would be amazing. See if we can't round these guys up. Get them all strung out in a nice line that I can point a red beam down. There we go. I don't really love this particular spawn. The good news, of course, is that none of these guys will heal. So I can just keep kind of moving around, shoot the laser at them. Most of the damage I'm taking is because I'm trying to stand in one place and channel. Although, when those reflective guys show up, definitely notice those. Okay, so we got Blade Ward's Courage, no good. No good at all. Hopefully there's a pair of gloves in here that'll be useful, but I'm not going to hold my breath for that. We picked up the Scion of Arcane Force, which one day I'm going to make a build with that, and it's going to be horrible because for some reason elemental damage is just not very good. Well, actually, it's not for some reason. There's very good reasons why. Most of them revolving around just how powerful resistance reduction is. And the fact that there is only... Well, actually, there is no minus elemental resistance devotion. So if you want to hit all three, you've got to get all three. So you need the Widow, you need the Soil's Witchblade, and you also need Rumor to get the same effect that that only one of them is required for a single element build. So I think unless or until there's a new devotion that shreds elemental resistance, it doesn't stack with those ones. I think elemental builds will be a little bit weaker no matter what you do. By elemental builds, I mean builds that are focusing on all three. Technically, a fire-focused build is still elemental. But you know what I mean. I hope. Alright, Gurgoth Sin, the burning here, should go down relatively easily. I'm more worried about the friends behind him on the stairs than I am about him. And they're all dead now too, so... Lovely jubbly. Check for the treasure trove. And then I think we'll get out of here. Nope, not there, so it's in the last place it could be. Level 94, put that into Sigil of Consumption. Probably just keep putting it into Physique here. And we are now at the final kind of level that matters, I guess we'll call it. So all of the max level sets are now available to be equipped. There's only a handful of items that require level 100, or 101, if you know you know. But I'm not using any of those. Okay, Darkvale Gate I'm going to skip, same with the Astrakhan Mountains. We're going to hit the Astrakhan Valley, which is guaranteed to have one totem. Where is it? There he is. So we'll head over this way. Probably going to run into, what's his name, Ragrathar? Raglthon? I forget, Rag something. Here he is. It is Ragrathar, okay. Yeah, so we're going to run into him. Blow him up real fast. Okay. When I said real fast, it was, you know, it was relative. Relative to something that takes much longer to kill. Alright, let's just round all these guys up. They can come with us. And we'll just string them out in a nice little line. Take them all out. Okay, Chillmane Alpha and Abominable Might has leveled up, which is definitely nice. Okay, here we go. Another reflective, which I don't love, but it is what it is. Let's turn the mirror on, take a bit less damage, turn the loot off, see what I can see what's going on. And I think these Wendigos are a little bit scary. No one really thinks about how scary they are until you actually have to tank 8 of them at a time, and then suddenly they become very scary. Okay, is that is a regenerator? Alright, what did we get? Bone Weave leggings. Now, these are pretty much the exact same as what I'm wearing, just better by the looks of it. Maybe not better. It's got more regeneration, but less percent regeneration. It's got more resistances. I think we put those on next time we go to town, perhaps. Dreadwalker Tome. I think that's another no. Mythical Myrmidon Visor. And we'll just pick up whatever's...
Can't carry
There we
anymore.
go. That's fine. Go back to Devil's Crossing. We can dump a whole bunch of stuff off.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got.
What was I keeping in here? Definitely not that or that. You know what? I'm going to lose the Doombolt proc and +2 to Doombolt, but that is a lot of casting speed, so that should maybe make up for the damage. I think I am going to swap those in. I'm going to swap those in as well. Fetten Mask. 1 to all skills, but minus 3 to Albrecht, so I think we leave that for now. Don't need to stress so much about gloves anymore, which is nice. What was that? Where are we? Void Touch to the Void, so 281%. Less conversion though, so no thank you. I think the rest of this can just basically be sold. Okay, and we are done. Alright, let's go ahead and use that blueprint. Right, if I could get another piece of the Justice set, I'd really love to get the shoulders. But if I could get one more piece, I'd be very happy. Also going to swap this one in, because this Coven Vial Girdle, it's got a lot of poison resistance, but we don't need it at all. I'm probably going to put that anti-venom salve back on there, just for the armor, but I don't really need it. Alright, keep the add-on there as well. And we may as well keep that add-on too. Chuck that on there. I think that's probably it. Could put these shoulders back on. It's probably not a horrible idea. Or better yet, go get a higher level version with some more armor. I think that's fine though. I'm going to just sell those. That can go, that can go. You know what? Sell that as well. This, if you accidentally sell this, you're kind of out of luck. There's only one per character, so don't sell that if you think you might need it. Or even just at all. Alright, what do we got left? I'm going to leave that loot on the floor. I don't really care so much about that. I guess we've just got the one totem up here, which is going to be up here, I'm guessing. Oh, there he is. Okay, go that way. So just this one, and then there definitely are some totems in the Forgotten Gods section that we could do. I wouldn't mind doing the Runes of Abid for, if nothing else, the faction reputation from the 3 bosses on the bottom floor. So I think I'll go do that. There's probably a totem on the way there as well. Okay, and the area is clear now, so we've just got this totem. Electrified. I'm somewhat scared of blue type monsters where they're not normally blue, because they're often gonna strip your buffs off and murder you. Murder by proxy, shall we say. That stun just as I started my move skill is quite obnoxious as well. Okay, Clairvoyance Wand. Any other Albrecht's Aether Ray, specifically the Aether version, I would be pretty happy to get that. Unfortunately, not so great for this build. Ember Guard Gauntlets could be a good craft. Probably not, but could be. What do they actually do? Aether Res, cast speed. They're actually not too hard, not too bad. We'll leave those though. And the pants, definitely not soiled trousers again. Everybody's favorite pair of dirty pants. Alright, we'll head down to Corvin Bastion here. We'll hit the Ruins of a Bead. And then we can kind of run backwards downstairs.
I can't do that yet.
And if you're doing this farm as well, generally speaking, I'm just going to run past a lot of this stuff. Normally, that is. Okay, Honored with Drig. Hold that thought, guys. I'll be right back. So that should be the last of the witch cults for us to get honored with. And now it's just a matter of... I mean, if I was trying to just get revered with all three of them, I would run this area, reset, run it again, reset it again. And it wouldn't take very long at all. So, what do we get for honored here? Nothing amazing. This White Lotus is a belt that's available from all three of the cults, and it's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. The healing proc on it is pretty good for hardcore. I don't think I'm going to be interested in any of this stuff though.
See you around.
She'll be right. Okay, so back bridges. Bridges, ramps, stairs. I think it's pretty much just walking at this point. How does walking work? Right, so back over here, and we'll be getting stabbed before I've even loaded the screen in. Animated Preserver here. Have you got a fire stick, or are you just generic? Just generic. Alright, so running through here, you can fight this or skip it as you wish. If I was just grinding this for reputation, I would absolutely be running past all of this and ignoring it. Oh, hello. Don't see these very often, and almost never back to back. I'll definitely take it though. What I'm trying to do here, I guess, is kill anything with a star above its head, but also just kill as much as I can without too much effort, if that makes sense. So this guy's going to give me a bunch of reputation, so is this guy, but everything in here is worth XP, and getting to 100 is something that would be nice. Time warped here. Let's just get all of them back on the same side. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, no totem would be here if it was going to spawn. We have just hit Hated with the Eldritch Horrors, which honestly just means a few extra heroes here and there. Not too worried about it. Once Kaisan starts showing up though, that's something to take note of. But I think I'll be done getting reputation from this room before then. So if you just run down here, Old Mate will see you and come running. And then we just blow him up. I say we just blow him up like it's gonna take no time at all and be easy. But here we are, that was the wrong button. And down he goes. So then we can kind of skirt around the bottom, grab this dude. And you can stay down here and fight, or you can go upstairs. Whatever you prefer. I think as long as you don't end up fighting the big guy as well. Inesh Kora, I think its name is. As long as you don't end up fighting all of that at the same time, you should be pretty good. Okay, and now the fun part. So because the damage on this build is a little bit low, I'm going to end up having to dodge his meteors. So when he casts those, I'll be evading through him, I think. There they go, and actually I'm going to have to back off a little bit more. Running out of energy is not fun. Maybe get him before the next... Nope, never mind. Before the next meteors. There it goes. Okay, Death Guard Shroud is definitely not what we're looking for. This is what I'm here for. 112 reputation to each of the witch cults. As far as totems go, there definitely are totems through here. Like, there's one in the docks, guaranteed. There's one in the temple. I think at this point, though, I've used more than half of the potion, so I think I'm just going to exit the main menu, come back in, and then pop another potion. And we do it all over again, and hope for better loot. There we go. What is that?
Come see what's left of my wares.
Sangvinar. Okay. So, sell all this. Getting 2 of these is really weird. Right, let's go ahead and start in the Gloomwald. And be on the lookout for a Chupacabra, which I'm not going to fight. He's heavily resistant to the damage types that I do. It would take forever to kill him. And I think I might actually be unable to kill him, but also unable to die. Because I would be leeching enough to where he can't actually kill me, but also his blood pools would be healing him enough that I can't kill him. And I can't move often enough to keep him out of them and also do damage. Alright, I think I'm going to stop picking up random green items as well. So it's kind of worth it to head up here and just see if you can see Pakwa. Doesn't look like he's home today, but you can get heroes just there. Can also have some here, but not today. Some in this house, again, not today. Let's see if we can make level 95. Today would be nice. Should have a decent amount of loot. We do eventually get to 100. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and run away here. And just let the totem fight with all of the rest of that stuff. I was kind of hoping the crabs would fight the totem for me, but not to be, apparently. Mostly I just don't want to fight the entire totem all at the same time. Okay, and I can't actually hit this guy from here. Looks like I'm going to be fighting the entire totem all at the same time, regardless of what I want. So that's always fun. Yep, here they come. Looks like someone may have died there. Balrazar, the Eternal Servant. Alright, I am definitely out of energy and no energy potion. Means I'm gonna have to just wait here. Pop the potion and then wait a little bit longer. Alright, I hate waiting. Let's go. Take care of old mate here. There we go. Ludrigan's jacket. Definitely not something I'm interested in. And you guys need to stop shooting things at me, please. Actually kind of not sure why the this underground cannibal area has an undead totem in it. Surely a beast totem or something like that would be more fitting. But anyway, there's an ancient undead totem in here. So we got these two. Do we also have my good friend Avril Lavigne in here as well? I'm guessing by the fact that she's not trying to eat my face already. I'm guessing she's in her alternate spawn location. Yep, she's not home today. That's fine. I'm okay with not having to fight her. Alright, there we go. And Treasure Trove, what do we got? Alda's Inquisition. Yeah. Well, thanks for giving me something so it can't drop again, I guess. Alright, let's head down to the south of this little hut and hopefully not get completely destroyed again. Alright, who's home today? Justice Reflective. And I guess whatever these guys are. Right, that's the end of him. None of you guys actually have a star above your head, so I don't really care about killing these, but hey, it's XP, right? Okay, keeping my eye open for Chupacabra in the top right. Hopefully I don't run into him. It's going to happen at some point, and I think I'm just going to try and avoid him. Twin Fangs rank 24, pretty good. Pretty much just trying to stay out of all the goop that they put on the floor, especially the corrupted guys. I'm not sure why, but that always just seems to hit really hard. Alright. Stronghold Revolver. What else we get? Razorbacks. You know what? I'm just going to turn rare items off. I don't want to see them anymore. I'll pick up the rest of this. Helltome. That sounds like it might be interesting. And it's not. And the rest of that stuff I'll probably just sell. Alright, who's home today? Doesn't look like Kandaroth or Yuvaloth or whichever one it is that lives here. Doesn't look like he's home today. We've got a Time Warp, Warapleus. So I'll take care of him, and then I think at that point, probably gonna just run away. He's getting healed. Priests, I swear. Alright, let's just make sure there's no other priests. Don't see any. So I think we're good here. Alright, down he goes. And we're good. Alright. Unfortunately, no good drops from there. Probably leave the rest of it. I'm going to go back to the Ruins of Abid. Let's get that reputation. Speaking of reputation, how are we looking? Honored, honored, honored. Still actually nowhere near close to being revered with any of the witch cults. I think Soleil is definitely the one I want the most. Okay, I probably should have killed that stuff actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Definitely want the XP. Although, just hitting more totems is going to be more XP, so... Honestly, probably just resetting and doing the Bloom World over and over is going to be the best XP for me at the moment. Just get the 2 totems each time. Okay, Toot and Ton. Get rid of him. Down he goes. Again, no totem, which is unfortunate. And I think we can skip the rest of that. Let's go downstairs and blow up my 3 friends. Preferably one at a time. Okay. Friend number the first. Starts out with a stun, which is quite annoying. Good news is I have pretty good stun resist, so it doesn't last too long. Bad news is it does last longer than 0 seconds, so it breaks the beam. Alright, got the first one, Searing of Conflagration. So I guess if you're playing a Templar and you're doing Fire Righteous Fervor, this could be good. Fire Strike on there as well. Anyway, moving on. You've still got that fire sword, so you're going to be another searing weapon. Pretty sure these guys can just have all of the different weapons, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Can't do that.
It's just not stand in whatever that is he just put on the floor. Alright, down he goes. Just going to give this a second for the energy potion, then we'll go ahead and kill Inesh Core. That'll do. Okay, let's get out of the meteor shower. Starting to build up on the friend count here, which I don't love. Alright, meteors again. Let's head up the stairs. Any friends that want to come up here have to do so single file, and I can more easily kill them that way. Alright, what do we get? Inesh Core's head. This is actually fairly rare. I think I've seen this maybe 2 or 3 times, and I've killed her a lot. So, Lightning and Aether converted to physical on Albrecht's Aether Ray. So this is, I think, part of the physical Battle Mage build. Anyway, not for this build, not for us. So we'll go find some more totems to blow up. What do we got? Okay, up the top there. Let's go get that one. Hopefully there'll be a couple of heroes on the way as well. Unlikely, but possible. This particular totem, I don't generally do this one when I'm looking for efficiency, just because it's such a long run. Although having said that, if I'm just looking for plain old efficiency, I just do Gloomhold over and over. But, you know, it does get boring sometimes, so it's nice to have other areas to farm sometimes. The good thing about turning all the rare items off is that you really don't have to worry about turning the loot off every time you come up to a totem, because you don't see most of it anyway. Okay, Ruby Ring of Elemental Balance. Not for us, but also pretty decent set if you're doing any kind of elemental damage. Alright, so that is the Foothills Rift, or the Foothills Totem done. Let's head to Twin Falls. Just get a little bit of extra XP there. Same with these guys. Make sure the priests die. Right, here's my totem, so take out the priests in the area. See if anyone claws their way out of the ground. There we go. Same over here. think we're good. Alright. So a bunch of undead. Not really surprising considering where we are. Damage here is maybe going to get a little silly. Got 6 heroes. Who's left? Time Warped and Defender. Of course, the Defender. Okay, I think we can get rid of you guys. Alright, just the one mud rock left, and then we're done. There we go. Avengers Pauldrons, a couple of blueprints, and level 95. Which is going to be 1 more point in Sigil, 1 more point in Physique. Bunch of blueprints to eat, and we leave the rest of that rubbish on the floor. Moving on to Dead Man's Belch. We're going to go through the Mountain Deeps. Again, there's a treasure trove in there. I like my treasure troves. It's basically free loot, effectively. Only 3 dynamite left, which is not great. May have to go make some more. So quiet in here. This is why games have music, so you don't have to listen to the sound of your own thoughts. Alright, coming up on the first location, no totem in here again, which is unfortunate, but we did get the treasure trove from the first drop, or the first spot. Dark Blaze Incinerator, and we're out. Okay, I'm going to skip the Rotting Croplands one again, because it's very, very rippy. Let's see if we've got this one at home today. It's not looking like it. Usually you'd see it by now, it's just here. I'm gonna say that's not happening today. So we'll head over to the Blood Grove and hopefully we'll get the one just below us. Just here. Yep, beautiful. So hopefully that's not going to be blocked. Oh, lovely, look at that. No rock in the way, just walk on in like you own the place. In a second here, I will own the place because everybody else will be dead, but... Okay. See, this is why you have locks on your doors, people. So some random warlock doesn't walk in and murder everybody. Alright. So just a few things to kill here. I'm trying to kill this defender first. Try and make everything else a little more squishy. Let's actually turn that off. Okay, diseased, I don't care too much about. I do kind of care about these little guys. Kill those first. Reduce the damage that's coming in. So I've got a little bit of a piano build going on, which I don't love, considering the main skill we're using is channeled. Razor of the Blind Assassin, Amulet of Scorched Earth, Seal of Night, that's the wrong seal. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, jump back over to the Bloodgrove Rift, save a little bit of running. Now, if the totem is not here, which it doesn't look like it is, it's going to be behind the waterfall, and I'm just kind of not going to run down there. So we're going to miss this one. But that's fine, there's plenty of other totems to go get. And we just get kind of close to it and blow everybody up. There we go, Bloodsworn Scepter of Voidfire. That sounds like it's not going to be very good. Conversion percentage is quite low, the chaos damage percentage is also not amazing. And the Void Fire is half fire, which is also not great. Alright, see if we can kill some of the smaller ones first. Definitely want to kill some of these smaller ones first. And then we can work on some of the half-dead ones that we've already been blasting for a bit. Alright. Look at my energy there. The energy in that fight was pretty much infinite. Which I'm pretty sure is because I was standing in way too much stuff. Do I want this? Probably not. This is good for a lot of builds. Just for the max resistance. No, this isn't the one I was thinking of, actually. Or is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not going to use it anyway. Right, we're done here. So we'll head to Astrakhan Valley. Hit that totem. There it is. See if we run into Ragalthar.
I can't do that.
Probably will. He's always in this area somewhere. There he is. Wait, that's not him. That's also not him. Alright, so we got a couple of friends here. I pretty much have to kill the regenerator first, honestly. But the fact that the other guy's cold damage does not help. And this guy running around like a nutcase also doesn't help. Alright, we kill Bone Chill first then. Screw it. Or do we kill his friends? Okay, Regenerator. Finally managed to get him to stop running around like a cat at 3 AM. Okay, he's getting healed, I think. You know what? There is a shaman there. Okay, so I put some damage on him, and then I get frozen, and he heals back to full. So I think I have to kill the Bone Chill guy first. Where is he? Bone Chill? Alright, you're up. Okay, you guys can't kill me. It's just a matter of time until I get a good gap in between the freezes. And then Bone Chill dies. There he goes. Alright. Yeah. GG. I won. It took way too long, but I've definitely won. I think at the start of the next episode, I'm probably going to respec the devotions. I need the extra damage. Who's still alive? Oh, I didn't even click the totem yet, did I? Alright, here we go. Yeah, I definitely need more damage, so I think I'm gonna change over to the, is it Dying God? The one that drains your health for damage? I think I just need the damage. More damage will give me more regeneration as well, so, or more lifesteal. Skull of Golemash. Actually not horrible. Not going to use it, but it's not horrible. And Seal of Might. This one's really good, although I'm pretty sure that 4% physical resistance on this is going bye-byes in the next patch. So, RIP a whole bunch of builds that use that. Alright, last one. This is going to be the last totem for the episode, so hopefully I find something juicy. Something to kind of send the episode off with a bang, rather than just the usual whimper. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and blast these guys. Did I get the law note? Looks like I did. Probably on normal. Alright, and a Forsaken Void Touch Totem. We've got Arcane. Arcane has got to go. Pretty sure I got him before he fired off his laser. There's a White Lotus. Pretty sure that's the belt I was talking about earlier. Just a couple stragglers to take care of. There we go. Right, so that's our belt. Which, again, is actually not too bad. Seal of the Void, finally. Okay, it's not quite a bang. It's more of a pop, but plus 50% chaos damage. Burning Void. Okay, this is actually nowhere near as good as I was thinking it was. I think we're actually better off with the Symbol of Soleil here. And I think I need that, don't I? Losing Aether resistance on those gloves actually kind of hurts. That's why I'm taking so much damage from various other things. Okay, that's fine. Right, well, I'm going to call this episode here. So, unsuccessful farming run is unsuccessful, but we did get a couple of levels. So, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.